What's going on YouTube? This is Justin aka Eliminator and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't got a chance to check out the last episode, first and foremost I want to say that this is my kind of first week back of recording episodes and from my hiatus of about a month. If you don't know and if you can't tell by the background, I did move, and so within that move, obviously I didn't get a chance to do a lot of content creation just because I was figuring out the logistics behind where my desk is going to go, where my bed's going to be set up and things like that. But I might be changing it around a little bit with some background stuff here and there, but here we are. We're finally back and we're creating content. And for the last episode, we did bring you an episode dubbed the Streamers Cup. If you haven't checked it out, definitely recommend it. What we're going to be doing is, me along with a bunch of other content creators are going to be doing weekly battles where we can only use the same Pokemon once within that whole series. So last week, or I guess the last episode, I brought a rain team, meaning I can't use any Pokemon within that team for the future episodes. But anyways, this is not part of that series. This is a completely different thing, a rental team that I created for Series 9, and basically going to be the first rental team that I bring to you of Series 9. Now, behind my face cam is the, one of the heart and souls of this team. It is the Coalossal. Now, Coalossal is a big Pokemon. It won the Players' Cup 1, won the Players' Cup 2, did not win the Players' Cup 3. We'll see what happens in the Players' Cup 4, but it is a huge, Pokemon and a huge threat, especially once that steam engine goes off. If you guys don't know what that steam engine does, basically if Coalossal gets hit by a water move or a fire move, it gets +6 speed, meaning, it's pretty much going to outspeed anything on the format. Pair it with the weakness policy and you have a way to get ×2, or I guess +2 special attack, and you're basically hitting things super fast, super hard, and then with its G-Max form, it's going to be dealing residual damage with the Vocalith from that Meteor Beam. So that's one of the heart and souls of this team and one of your main max options. In order to proc it, we do have two Pokemon. We have the Urshifu with the Aqua Jet. Nothing new. I mean, we've seen this many times before. And then we also have the Dragapult with the Surf. Now, Urshifu is there. If you don't see any redirection from your opponent, if you don't see any fake out from your opponent, the Aqua Jet is obviously going to go first every single time. And then the Dragapult is there for any other scenario. Now, the main thing with the Dragapult is you do have to watch out for Sucker Punch. You do have to watch out for priority moves because, obviously it's not going to go first and it could get one-tapped before it's able to get that Surf off. But it does a very good job of ignoring redirection, ignoring fake out. There's some other things it ignores as well. And, it is just a great support mon overall with the Breaking Swipe and the Will-O-Wisp. We also gave it Beat Up because, I realized, hey, Coalossal is a great max option, but we need another max option. And, we have Cobalion as that other option. Now, Cobalion, if you don't know, has an ability called Justified. Now, Justified with Beat Up basically is going to give you a +4 attack. Beat Up will, do a little bit of damage for each, healthy Pokemon that you have still in existence on the, in the battle. And so if you lead Dragapult Cobalion, you hit the Beat Up, it's going to give you +4 because the Justified ability basically says anytime it gets hit with a Dark attack, it's going to get +1 attack. So get Cobalion big, beat it up, give it +4 attack, and just start sweeping with the Cobalion is kind of the idea. The other two Pokemon to round off the team, we have the Gastrodon. Now, Coalossal is super weak to water, and so we wanted to kind of deal with that with the Gastrodon. Gastrodon is also a secondary, or I guess a third tertiary. Secondary, tertiary, yeah, tertiary. If I'm saying that wrong, correct me in the comments. But as a third Dynamax option, basically, it's not something that a lot of people expect. But you can keep spamming Surf with Dragapult. You can spam the Aqua Jet with the Urshifu, and you can get the Gastrodon super strong because every time it gets hit with a water move, it gets +1 special attack. It also has Recover, Protect, and the Leftovers to make it super bulky, so it's something that, is going to be kind of annoying to deal with from your opponent, or your opponent is going to be annoyed to deal with it unless they have something that can hit it hard. Last but not least, we have the Rillaboom. Now, again, Coalossal doesn't do very well with, water Pokemon, so Rillaboom is basically there to help it out. It's also a very nice option once we see a Fini on their field. Now, Rillaboom basically hard counters Fini, especially if you have the grassy terrain up. So, Rillaboom's a lot of fun. This one's a set that I've been using in previous teams as well, with the Fake Out, Grassy Glide, Protect, and Knockoff. Rillabooms don't typically carry Protect, but I decided, hey, this would be a nice one to carry Protect, just to, help out with the longevity of it. So, Again, without further ado, this is the team. Thank you again for being patient. For those of you guys who, have been waiting for content, waiting for a rental code, again, thank you for being patient. I'm going to be more consistent with it now that I've moved. And this is the first team. We're going to see how it does in battle, and we're going to get right into the ladder. So let's check it out. All right, so we got the #1 team from last season, or I guess Series 7. And this is a team that has been popular pretty recently. It has the Grimmsnarl, the Assault Vest Metagross, I know that. But Berry, Sylveon, the Life Orb, I believe. Let me see if I can find this actually. I know Cybertron featured it. So let's see if we can get a little bit of information on what this team is. Give me 1 second here. Cybertron, and what's my timer at? 46 seconds. Okay. Ooh, okay, so immediately I think I want to bring Cobalion here, right? Cobalion looks good. He has no redirection. Yeah, Cobalion looks great here with the Dragapult. And then I definitely bring Rillaboom in the back with the Gastrodon. But then what's taking care of the Moltres, right? What's taking care of the Moltres? We have Thunder Wave, Cobalion. Ah, man. Okay, so this is not going to be the greatest matchup, but it could be fairly good, I guess. It's definitely a support Spectrier. Should have looked at this a little bit longer. I mean, I think Coalossal actually might have been the way to go. Coalossal could have been the way to go because, you have the Thunder Wave, obviously, that can drop its speed in half. Besides that, I mean, Grimmsnarl, Spectrier, okay. I'm still doing massive amounts of damage. So I think I still do it because that's still +2. So you can either paralyze me. Or you can burn me. Not one or the... I mean, it's one or the other, right? So we're just gonna go for it, I think. We're just gonna go for it. I mean, he might try to burn me, but I'm still at +2 at that point. Or essentially +2 because, So my thought process is he's probably gonna Thunder Wave my Dragapult. He's gonna burn my Cobalion, right? That makes the most sense. And we are gonna see the Thunder Wave, and it's gonna miss. Beautiful. So we are gonna get the beat up, and he's definitely gonna burn the Cobalion. So it's a crit, which is gonna be annoying, I think. So yeah, Cobalion's just getting buff as heck right now, which I'm fine with. And we're at +4. And show me the burn. Show me the Will-O-Wisp. Yep, there you go. I'm fine with it. It would have been great if I had the Lumberry, but again, I'm fine with it because that should take out the Grimmsnarl. And Grimmsnarl doesn't have any. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So now I can just keep beating it up, which is great. Yeah, I can just keep beating it up, and that's great because, now at this point, I can start airstreaming, picking up speed. Yes, I'm burned, but the burn doesn't really matter when you're +4, and then I'm about to be a +6 after this. So yeah, we have the. So that might be a little bit of a problem here, but I think we airstream and we Will-O-Wisp into the Metagross. Unless he brings the Fini in. So we are going to see the max Metagross here. assuming we're gonna see the max Metagross. And here it comes, big ol' Metagross. Burn is gonna be really, really helpful for us. So this thing gets big. Yeah, I mean, essentially at +4, you know, it doesn't really matter, right? The burn is not gonna do a whole lot to us anymore. So we are gonna see the Shadow Ball, and that might be able to one-tap it. Is it? It is. Ooh, we got the invisible sash going on, which is beautiful. So here comes the Airstream, and that's great, because now we're faster, which is huge. And I think at this point, the Steel Spike is going to come out into the Dragapult. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm completely fine with that. Completely fine with that, because now I just start Airstreaming again and start picking up more speed. The worst thing that could happen is that if he has a Moltres in the bag. But that would be amazing for us, right? So I'm gonna bring the Rillaboom out. I'm gonna bring the Rillaboom out, and I'm just gonna knock off right there. Right? I'm gonna knock off the Assault Vest. So here we go. We're gonna pick up more speed. I think I should be good when it comes to the speed. So maybe I just want to Steel Spike into it. And I'm gonna knock off the Assault Vest on this thing. So with draws, we're gonna get the Fini out, right? Oh, the Moltres. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Steel Spike comes out. Bops it. Ooh, but the Berserk, that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. So, yeah, okay. I think I'm still fine with it. The knockoff comes out, takes off the Assault Vest, and it is super effective. And the Steel Spike goes into who? Into the Rillaboom. Okay. So we're thriving, I think. It's a crit, which, lucky for them. But I think we're in a fairly good position, right? Because he has a burned Pokemon that isn't doing much pressure right now. I have a Rillaboom, sure, but you know, again, it's not doing that much pressure, right? So he's gonna go down. I mean, I think he just wants Steel Spikes. He just wants the defense boosts, right? Yeah, I think I just Iron Head this thing. And I knock off the... No, I swap into the Gastrodon. I preserve the Fake Out. Rillaboom comes back. I should be able to take out the Moltres no matter what. So the Gastrodon is going to come out. And it is going to protect, which I kind of figured. He wants to get rid of the Rillaboom. Iron Head comes out. Not going to do anything, but that's okay. Quake will go into the... Yeah, okay. It's not going to do a whole lot, which I'm good with. I am very, very fine with that. Because again, he doesn't have the... he doesn't have the Assault Vest anymore. So he's just here basically getting burned, taking damage, and I'm just here getting burned, sure, but not really taking damage. And I think in the end game, the Gastrodon should be able to finish it off, right? Because now I've put his Moltres into a peculiar situation, and I just Earth Power into the Metagross. Because if he swaps in, let's say he swaps in the, the Spectrier. The Spectrier is still going now. So, he's going to Stomping Tantrum, and that's not going to do a whole lot. Yeah, I'm chilling. I am chilling. Bops into it. Oh, and that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a whole lot. So Cobalion goes down. Cobalion is going to go down, but I think it's better to get a 2v1 situation because the Spectrier is so low anyways that, you know, he's not going to be able to come back from this. And I know that he's not carrying Protect, so I just Iron Head for sure, and I Earth Power into the Metagross. Because I'm going to go first anyways, right? And then Iron Head should take out the Spectrier. And that should be GG's, but we'll see. I mean, maybe they can pull it off. We do get the Iron Head off, and bop! Bye-bye Spectrier. And we're going to take it. The Earth Power should clean up the game at the end. Let's see, Stomping Tantrum is going to hit the Gastrodon for basically nothing, and we're going to Earth Power. And bye-bye Metagross. So, GG's. We take the #1 team from last series. Obviously, it's not played by the #1 player, or the person who got it there. We're playing up against Oko. But still, feels good. Feels good that we beat a strong team. Alright, we got a very, very interesting one. We got a Luxray, a Comfey, a Meowstic, a Lapras, a Bisharp, and a Cinderace. So, immediately, I think this is probably going to be... Weakness Policy Lapras, right? Weakness Policy Lapras, and Weakness Policy Lapras doesn't really want to deal with Gastrodon. I'm sorry. So Gastrodon could be the big play here. Gastrodon could be the really big play here. So I definitely want to bring Coalossal. Well, wait a minute. Do they have Fake Out? Meowstic has Fake Out. Yeah, so Dragapult, Coalossal, I think, with the Gastrodon in the back, and the, I want to say Rillaboom, right? I want to say Rillaboom. Rillaboom does well against the Lapras. It does well against the Bisharp, kind of. Doesn't do well against the Cinderace, obviously, but Cinderace, I shouldn't have a problem with, and I gotta lock it in, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. This could end up being an issue for us later on. They might not even bring the Lapras, given that I have a Gastrodon, but, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna see what happens here. Ryuzaki. So we are gonna see the Luxray and the... What is that? Saigon? Oh my gosh. So this could be some trick stuff, right? This could definitely be some trick stuff. The Intimidate comes out, and it's not gonna be. It's not really gonna matter that much. So I guess here's the question, right? Is if I protect, what's the worst thing that can happen? Protect and Breaking Swipe. Get rid of any trick shenanigans, eject button stuff. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. Definitely don't want to deal with any of that stuff because that would be a problem. And then I also, you know, do the thing of dropping the attack of the Luxray. So we're gonna get Skill Swap. Oh. Okay. So he's probably gonna want to Paralyze. Eerie Impulse. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because luckily I didn't Dynamax here. And the Breaking Swipe is going to deal some damage. Not a whole lot of damage, but some damage. And I think I swap in Boom, right? I get another Breaking Swipe off. No. The play was to get Gastrodon in. Start getting Gastrodon beefed up. Coalossal is going to come back. And we are going to get the Rillaboom off because the thing is Gastrodon is a ground type, and so Eerie Impulse isn't going to affect it, right? So that's something to also be aware about. But they're probably just going to want to Eerie Impulse again. Yeah, Eerie Impulse is not going to really matter. Into the Rillaboom, and let's see what they end up doing with the Meowstic. Meowstic is probably going to Trick Room? It's going to Trick Room. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool. So, Dark Pulse. Okay. Dark Pulse into the Dragapult. Okay, okay. So here's the play then. Here's the play. We are going to Grassy Glide into the Saigon. And we're gonna Breaking Swipe again. Do we? Maybe we Will-O-Wisp. No, maybe we bring the Coalossal in. Maybe we bring the Coalossal back in. Yeah, Grassy Glide into the Saigon. Dragapult comes back out. Coalossal back in. And we should get the Grassy Glide. This should take it out, I think. Good. Beautiful. And what are we gonna see? We're gonna see Thunderbolt into the Coalossal. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So Coalossal is in a good position here, I think. I think Coalossal's in a good position here. So now I can just knock off the... Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so he probably goes fighting into me. Or he Airstreams. He either goes fighting or Airstreams. So I think I swap the Pult in and I guard. No, because if he Airstreams, I protect. Yeah. Yeah, that could be a problem here. He's gonna Airstream, I think. And that could end up taking it out. Yeah. It's probably not the best play here. Jesus. Yeah. That's a great position to be in. Coalossal uses Protect. We are going to get the Eerie Impulse off. However, we are going to get the Airstream here into the Dragapult. Dragapult might be going down. Might be going down here. And oh, it is. Okay. So here comes the question then. Here comes the question, is who do I max? I don't think I can max the Coalossal anymore. Because it's just not in a very good position. I can definitely get the Gastrodon out here. Max the Gastrodon. And let's get the Earth Power off, right? No, let's get the Geyser off. Let's start getting rain. And let's Earth Power into the Luxray. I think that's the play here. I think that's the play for sure. So here we are. We're gonna get big with the Gastrodon. We are going to max Geyser, which will end up helping, it might end up helping him out, but I don't think he has anything that can stop me. I don't think he has anything that can really deal a whole lot of damage to me. So, here we are. We're going to get the Eerie Impulse off, which is fine. Which is completely fine by me. Let's see, the Fighting type comes out, right? Max Knuckle, yeah, kind of figured. And he is going to want to boost his attack. So, bops into the Gastrodon. Interesting. Okay. So Luxray should be gone here then. Earth Power comes out. Bop. Oh, not enough. Definitely not enough. I mean, at -2, you're basically useless, right? There's the Luxray, and Luxray's gone. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So then the good thing now is that I can protect, I want to say, the Coalossal. I guess the question is, how am I going to deal with the Cinderace? I'm one turn not maxed from hit. I mean, he could knuckle for sure. The Lapras, okay. So that's good. That's great, actually. That's really, really good. I think I protect again the Coalossal. And let's say, for example, he ends up knuckling me. You know, that could obviously be a good thing. I think he just doesn't want to proc my weakness policy. But Lapras can't touch. Oh no, it can. It can. I forgot about that. It has freeze dry. It has freeze dry. Oh man. Okay. So freeze dry is ×4. Yeah, that might be GG. He's gonna freeze dry. Into who? Into who? Into who? Into the Coalossal. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine and dandy. He's just gonna freeze dry. It's gonna be pretty tough to deal with. Freeze dry. That does so much damage. Yikes. Should have done a better job preserving it, to be honest. Ooh, okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So here's what I do then. The grass disappears. This thing is gonna get small again, right? And so I definitely max guard here. And I swap the Rillaboom back in. Swap the Rillaboom back in for sure. Because now he's not that scary. Yes, sure, he has a G-Max Fireball, but he's not going to want to go G-Max Fireball into that slot, right? He's for sure not going to want to go G-Max Fireball into that slot. So the Rillaboom is going to come out. I should be able to deal some pretty good damage into the Lapras, and then it's a 3v1. I'm going to guard. What is he going to do? He's going to bounce. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we're probably going to see the freeze dry. Great. Okay. Very cool. Okay, so he protects for sure. He protects for sure. I bring the Coalossal back in, and I think I have to protect here. I think I have to protect. He protects the Lapras. Yeah, he protects the Lapras. So I'm protecting the Rillaboom. Coalossal comes out. Boop. Lapras uses protect. Good, 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 good. Read it perfectly. Okay. So he's gonna bounce and he's not gonna hit anything. Good. Beautiful. So I think at this point now I can Meteor Beam into that. And I can glide into that. Right? This might cost me the game. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know if I can one-tap the Lapras. I'm hoping I can. If I can, obviously that would be amazing, but we'll end up seeing. Power Herb would actually be really good in this scenario. That way I can, you know, hit him in the first turn. But But things could go either way. I mean, Sucker Punch, sure, that does a little bit. Ooh, that does a lot, actually. Glide. And takes out the Lapras. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now we're in a 3v1 situation, and we're good. He can either Sucker Punch. If he Sucker Punches, he's getting taken down by a... Yeah, he can Sucker Punch. He's going to get taken down by a Grassy Glide, and we're in a very good position here. So Coalossal's going to get a little bit of health back. Rillaboom's going to get a little health back, and we're going to take this one. And it ends up being pretty close, I think. So, yeah, at this point, I just go after him. So, yeah, that's a very interesting team. Very non-meta picks with the Meowstic and the Luxray. That was very cool in the beginning. Definitely put on some pressure for my Coalossal, but I think we ended up playing it pretty well. Making some good reads here. You know, especially the read. I mean, there was a couple reads, obviously, right? But, yeah, we're going to clean up the game with the Grassy Glide. Good game to my opponent. We beat Ryuzaki. Up against Beans, and Beans has a Venusaur team, so this is going to be lots and lots of fun here. So, I mean, Jesus. Okay, so nothing looks great against Venusaur. Nothing looks great against Venusaur. I mean, yeah, Venusaur is just such a problem. Coalossal Urshifu, maybe? Right? Coalossal Urshifu with the Dragapult, Cobalion in the back. I mean, we have a lot of things that are kind of weak to... I mean, I definitely don't see him bringing Charizard. Definitely don't see him bringing Charizard. I could see him bringing the Chlorophyll, for sure. Coalossal Urshifu, I think, looks like the best bet for the first. And then, you know, definitely want to bring... No, do we even want to bring Dragapult? I don't think we even care about Dragapult. I think we bring Gastrodon and maybe Cobalion in the back. So, this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one, folks. Sleep Powder is definitely a problem. You know, Beans 69. I don't like Beans. I mean, I like Beans. I don't like Beans. I don't like Beans. Beans are the vegetable that, you know. Yeah, Venusaur. Okay. Venusaur. Okay, so, you know, at least we led a good lead, right? Because I should be faster in any situation, and I'm definitely putting pressure on the Venusaur. So I definitely get big here, and I Aqua Jet, right? I feel like the best play that they should have done was to... Yeah, I don't know. I think the best play that they should have done was to lead Incineroar. But it could be Focus Sash, and that could be a problem. Focus Sash should definitely be a problem here. Coalossal comes out, and we're gonna Aqua Jet here. Venusaur protects. Okay, good, good. That's fine by me. We are gonna see the Yawn, I'm guessing. But the Coalossal eats that. Steam Engine comes off, and the main thing is that I just want to get some damage off, and this is gonna be huge amounts of damage, right? Otherwise, I don't see much that the Torkoal could do. Maybe Body Press. I don't think Body Press even does all that much. And that's still... that... Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm sorry, right? Iron Defense. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what this guy's doing here, then. So, he is gonna... Black Sledge. That's interesting. So, we're just gonna Vocalith here. Yeah, let me make sure I'm clicking the right button here. We're going to Vocalith, and then we're going to get the Cobalion in, I think. Because the Cobalion doesn't really care about sleeping. And I want Urshifu in the late game to sweep up, right? Especially once Sun is gone. That's going to be huge. So Shifu is going to come back. We're going to get the Cobalion in. And the Iron Defense isn't really going to do much. I mean, he could protect. We are going to see the Vocalith here. And it's going to bop. Torkoal's just bye-bye, man. Bye-bye, Torkoal. So, yeah, Venu definitely goes into a Sleep Powder here. And it's going to miss. Beautiful. That's all you can ask for. I mean, I'm sorry, Venu, but that's what you get for running Venu Cole. It's just a bad matchup for my opponent. And we get 2 quick KOs in the 2 turns. Plus the rocks are going. So we have Cole set up. Plus our sweepers in the back. Dragapult is going to come out. Okay. So Dragapult might be a problem here. Is it? Is Dragapult a problem? Maybe not. I mean, Incineroar doesn't typically carry... Yeah, it doesn't typically carry anything like that. So, I think Gastrodon comes out here. Yeah, for sure. Battle was canceled, and yeah. GG to my opponent. I think we're going to have a 4th game, because that was a very quick one. And that's, you know, that's the power of Coalossal. Once you're able to get it set up, it just goes, right? And the main thing is just making sure it gets set up. So, alright, we're going to go up against Magic-E, and Magic-E has themselves a Coalossal team, which will be very, very interesting to deal with. So we have the Coalossal, we have the Cobalion, which could be fairly good here. Cobalion could actually be very good here. Dragapult looks really, really good, right? Dragapult looks good. Urshifu in the front. Yeah, Urshifu Dragapult in the front looks really good here. Gastrodon, maybe in the back. See, the problem with the mirror matchups, and especially when you have a Weezing here, yeah, that's not going to be very good. Okay. So I think I bring Cobalion at the end, right? Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that they lead Weezing-Gigas, and if they lead Weezing-Gigas, I mean, I have a couple of things that can help me out, right? One is the burn. One is the close combat. So I can deal with it fairly well here. Weezing-Gigas, yeah. Yeah, I figured when you have a Cole matchup, you don't want to mess around with the mirror matchup. So, yeah, we're just going to go straight up and burn it, right? We're just going to straight up burn it. And we are going to close combat that thing. Do we Surging Strikes? Maybe we Surging Strikes the Weezing. Because once you burn the Gigas, it's not as scary, especially given that I can start Breaking Swipe it. Now the thing about, you know, Weezing is that all of a sudden my Clear Body isn't there anymore, right? So, here we go. We are going to Will-O-Wisp, and it's going to get blocked, but that's okay. He's going to try to burn my Urshifu, which I'm fine with. Bop. That doesn't do anything. It's a crit, and it does not do anything. Bop, and one more time. Bop, and he's going to burn. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's fine. That's 100% fine here, because I can Breaking Swipe, and I can close combat. Because he definitely protects the Weezing. Definitely protects the Weezing. So, the Gigas is still a problem, I think. But a Breaking Swipe is going to do some good stuff for us. It's going to lower its attack, which could be huge. That could pay huge dividends. I mean, I also think that, you know, obviously, you have the close combat that's going to do a lot. You have the Breaking Swipe that's going to do a lot. And, yeah, I mean, that thing has to protect, right? Does not protect. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's ballsy right there. Max Strike goes into the who? Into the Shifu. Okay. That's not even enough. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's Life Orbs. Okay, so we know it's not... ooh, that does so much damage. I love it. Will-O-Wisp into who? Oh, I'm chilling. I'm chilling here. Does he not want to protect his Weezing? I mean, that's fine by me, right? But I think if I were him, I would want to do that. So either way, I do have to think about getting rid of that Weezing sooner rather than later. So I think what I do is, I mean, I close combat again into the Gigas. Now, if the Gigas guards, that's an extra turn that he's wasting of Max, right? Of guarding. And, you know, I don't care much for it. It's gonna guard no matter what, and let's see here. What are you doing? Regigigas Weezing is kind of hard to play, to be honest, because you have to think about preserving the Weezing. You have to think about, if I'm leading this, they know that I'm basically going to be going first, right? So, I'm going to Breaking Swipe here, and he's probably going to get rid of the Shifu, which is fine, because now I have a free switch into the Gastrodon. Free switch into the Gastrodon. Sludge Bomb into who? Oh, into the Shifu. Oh, I'm chilling. That is dandy. That is dandy candy. Because now the Gastrodon comes in. Right? What does the Cobalion come in? I mean, it has Max Quake. I would assume it has Max Quake. So here comes the Gastrodon. And I think I want the Gastrodon to... I think I want the Gastrodon to max here. Get the Quake off into the Weezing. Now, the Gigas is already at -2, right? No, -1. I'm sorry. The Gigas is at -1. Cobalion comes out, and Cobalion Shiny is pretty cool. But we are going to see the close combat later into the Weezing. I mean, I'm sorry, not into the Weezing, into the Gigas. And I don't believe that they had a grass move. Maybe the Coalossal, but there's no sun, right? So Solar Power is going to take 2 turns, and I can just protect on the second turn. So Hailstorm is going to come out. That's not going to be enough. Yeah, on a Cobalion, beautiful. That was a beautiful switch in by me. Okay, cool. So, not very effective. And the Gigas gets a little bit taken off, and it doesn't affect Cobalion, and that's huge right there. It eats the berry, but at this point it's a little bit too late, because now I can just pop into the Weezing. Okay. So now this special defense rises. We're getting buff. And the Gigas now is on a timer, right? Because it's going to take Life Orb damage, and it's going to take Hail damage. And that's huge, right? This kind of shows the flexibility of this team, is that, you know, Gastrodon can max. Gastrodon can be a max option on this team, especially, you know, given certain scenarios. It's really, really good against things like, you know, Regigigas. It's really good against things like, I mean, to a lesser extent Zapdos, but basically any electric Pokemon. And then you obviously have the Weezing that's common with the Gigas, and so, you know, Weezing doesn't really want to deal with that. Jesus, okay. Okay. Well, that's going to be a problem here. That is definitely going to be a problem here. So I'm going to bounce, and I'm going to max guard here. Yeah, I'm going to bounce and I'm going to max guard. I think he has to... He has to double into it, right? Man, Rillaboom is such a problem for Gastrodon. I think it's the issue there. And then Dragapult comes in, and you know, Dragapult can do some work, but such a problem. Such a problem. I am gonna guard. Let's see it. Bounce comes out. Cobalion springs up. Yep. And we are gonna see the Wood Hammer come out. I don't think he can afford to do that, right? I don't think he can afford to Wood Hammer again. So let's see here. I have to swap back into the Dragapult for sure. Because the Rillaboom is going to be a problem. If I were him, I would preserve the Rillaboom. I would preserve the Rillaboom. And so, but I mean, I kind of have to, right? Kind of have to do this. And then at that point, you know, I'm not super worried about the Rillaboom anymore. Or I'm not super worried about what he has in the back anymore. Especially, you know, if I can, you know, outlast the grassy terrain. But I didn't get too much out of my max, and neither did he. So that's kind of the issue. And that's the issue with Gastrodon, is that there's so many Rillabooms out here. Rillaboom is kind of broken when it comes to dealing with these types of things. You know, the Grassy Glide is such a strong move. Such a strong move. So let's see what ends up happening here. Gastrodon comes back. I do want to preserve it. That means he didn't swap out. He could have U-turned, I guess. Could have U-turned. Yeah, definitely. He could have protected too. Bounce. He doesn't do either. And Para? No Para. Wood Hammer into the... Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that does so much damage though. Okay, cool. High horsepower. It's not going to do enough. You're going to get the Hail. Plus you're going to get the... plus the Life Orb. So let's see what they could have in the back, right? See what they could have in the back. Rillaboom has to swap out here. And so I can Breaking Swipe. Has to be the Urshifu. Has to be the Urshifu. So I'm gonna Breaking Swipe here. And if it's the Urshifu, I think Urshifu is still a problem though. Withdraws Rillaboom. Let's see what it is. Urshifu. Okay, good. Good. And it's the water one. Okay. So that could be a problem then. But we are going to get the minus, which is good, right? The minus is good. And that's not going to do a whole lot. Okay, okay. Let's see now. See what happens. Let's see what happens here. I think he has to Surging Strikes. Now, he could call a really sick read here. He could call a really sick read, but I kind of have to do this now. I have to Breaking Swipe and get the attacks down, get the special attack, have to protect. I mean, he fake outs anyways, right? If he doesn't fake out, oh, I mean, all I really need to get is the Rillaboom. All I really need to get is the Rillaboom. So Cobalion comes back, and the Gastrodon comes out. If he Wood Hammers there, I mean, that's huge, right? But I have a feeling he'd fake out. Ooh. Good game, good game. Wow. That's huge. That's huge right there. Okay, that's huge. Because I don't think he has Protect. I don't think he has Protect. Otherwise, he would have done Protect by now. So, the Cobalion comes out. I believe a close combat deals with it. So I just Protect and I close combat. Right? I Protect. And Iron Head? Iron Head should take this out. Iron Head should take it out, I think. Unless it's super bulky. But, either way, this one's getting close. A little bit closer than my liking. Urshifu Water is becoming a lot more popular than the Urshifu Dark. In my observation. So, uses Grassy Glide, and it is going to get blocked. Please take this out. Please take this out. Iron Head. Oh, it does not take it out. Good game. Jesus. I mean... yeah. There's not much I can do at that point, right? I should have close combated it. I would have done it. And then in a 2v1, you know, I think I do work, right? Oh, the grass disappears. Okay, so this is actually... okay, wait a minute now. Maybe I can Earth Power into that thing. Let's see. I mean, you gotta play all your outs, right? Let's see, close combat comes out. Pops. Oh, that's gonna be enough. And I'm pretty sure it outspeeds me. Grassy Glide. Is it gonna be enough? It is gonna be enough. Man! Good game to my opponent. That was a really close one, and yeah, I think I could have played that one better. I mean, let me know what you think in the comment section, but we're gonna take it... we're gonna go 3-1 in this battle. So, yeah, good game to my opponents. Very, very good set of games. I like it. There you have it, folks. It is the Cobalion team with the Coalossal and Cobalion. And we got a chance to Dynamax a couple of different Pokemon. You know, mainly the Coalossal is really, really strong, especially once you can get the Steam Engine going. But, you know, in most scenarios, people are going to lead for that. They're going to try to lead to try to counter that. So, you know, we also have a couple of other options with the Gastrodon and the Cobalion. Now, Gastrodon, as you saw in that last game, is really, really weak to Rillaboom, so as long as you can, you know, kind of preserve it and deal with the Rillaboom's first hand, you know, it's not really much of an issue. But other than that, it's a great team, lots of fun to do. The rental code is right there, and if you know, like the team, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It definitely goes a long way. Also, too, please let me know in the comment section below what you want me to, you know, build around. I have some ideas and I have some teams that I've built, and I do want to, you know, keep on working on those teams. But if you guys have some ideas, I'd love to hear them. I'd love to, you know, get some ideas of what to build on my end as well. But without further ado, I mean, this is the team, and check it out. Leave a like and subscribe, and you know, again, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch a little bit more often now, so definitely go ahead and check that out. The link will be in the description below. So, without further ado, we'll see you next time, and thanks again for stopping by. Peace!